Joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Monday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles
court
Lakers.
advantage of C-.
Then on
Damn.
Thursday, Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Then for the Mavericks,
Get back in.
Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Klay Thompson in for Kyrie Irving. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull on the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Klay Thompson is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Exum in at the three, the small forward.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Trains the three-pointer.
This is as good as it gets for first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Johnson, the pass to Nurkic. Outside for Beal. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a three-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 8 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lively the pass to Thompson. Out left to the wing. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That's someone, wasn't a Bulls fan. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team?
And once again, we still.
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Booker dishes to Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Great showing for him last season. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. And here's Washington outside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 18. Durant kicks to Jones. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And they double up MP. The three-pointer, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Durant with it, guarded now by Marshall, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
To the paint, a shot for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA. It's been LeBron's league. It's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA.
My dude is so
But
damn
Nikola
slow,
Jokic
man.
is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while.
We just get
He's
cooked.
checked in for Phoenix. Bol comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dallas with a change here, too. Quentin Grimes is checked in for P.J. Washington. Doncic left side. Over Booker. And it's Doncic missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
O'Neal finds MP. And he converts the layup. MP's got his second
I
bucket
don't
tonight.
know why he ain't
This is
dunking.
the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Pass to Grimes. High arcing shot.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Mavericks leading by 14. Down low. Doncic outside from downtown. Johnson with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Tyus
Yeah, I
Jones is
blocked
checked
that.
in for Booker. Here's Grimes, guarded by O'Neal. Grimes passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Bol, a screen on Doncic. Jones drives in. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic against Jones. Pass to Lively. And here's Thompson. Over in the corner, Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Got a piece of it.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And Bol pulls it down. Here's Beal. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Grimes in at the small forward position.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right?
Bro, I can't even.
So much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job. And those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
The Suns have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And the Suns making
It's
a change here.
It's like the Suns ain't got
Allen's
no
checked
defense.
in. And here's MP for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. MP's got 10.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Irving, a screen on Beal. Right side, Irving. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Johnson. Beal finds MP. Off target with his 3. Mavericks leading by 18. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done, but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Standard. With a break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Suns 5th.
They had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shots, they did that. And they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
Here we go, one-on-one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Lively high post.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Last season, he played outstanding, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, lively, elite in all 3 categories.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. Did you? You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Jones against Irving. Takes a 3. And it's MP with the rebound. Suns trail by 20. Marshall with the steal. Here's Lively. 5 points in the game.
I got 5 turnovers.
Irving looking over the floor. The tray. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
MP with a screen on Irving. Allen passes to MP. Fades away. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Pass to Irving. Buries it down low. And it's now 22 points for Kyrie Irving.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Kicks it out to Jones. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker in the corner. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Irving passes to Thompson. Back to Irving. Over Jones. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Irving passes to Lively. Johnson with the block.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
A nice shot by Booker.
That's the second
my
long-range
bar,
bomb in the quarter
Move.
after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Pass to Irving. Over Jones. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 26 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Jones kicks to Beal. MP with it. Beal dishes to Allen. And here is MP. Lively defending. Here's MP. Rebound by Marshall.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Thompson outside. All alone. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
Pass to MP. Stolen by Lively. And the
y'all
latest
is
now
giving
from
the
our
ball.
sideline
I'm
reporter,
sure,
David
bro.
Aldridge. David, it's all yours.
Instead
Take
of
it
just
away.
80.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names.
Not good
They've
shots
got a big
at all.
coach now coming in. All right, DA, thank you.
That's why
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have
that
a
way I
rule
can
that
become a
players
starter,
just play and the
and I'll
top
be with
players are
KD,
there
you know,
playing the most
what I'm
meaningful
saying?
moments of regular season games and
I'll
allowing
be
players
with
to have
KD,
freedom
you know what I'm saying,
defensively.
Booker, you
And
know what
the
I'm
league
saying?
can
We
find
will start
plenty
together,
of other
so
ways to discourage
we'll
players.
get that chemistry
but
going,
to
we'll get
allow
that
players
lead
to
up,
really be
you know what I'm
there
saying?
in
Instead
the
of me
big
coming off the
moments to
bench.
defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Booker finds MP. Back to Booker. MP outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Offline with his three.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on it.
Thompson passes to Irving. Misses from close range. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Jones, no luck.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Thompson against Booker. Pass to Marshall. In the corner, Irving with it. Offensive rebound. Grimes passes to Lively. Johnson over to help. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Kicks it out to Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And the Suns making a change here. Durant's checked in. Jones dishes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. MP sets the screen for Jones. Driving in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Because I'm trying to get my
And a
post
chance here to
fade
check
up.
out some
You know what I'm
stats
saying?
on Klay Thompson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 18 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Well, Phoenix shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. Here's Johnson. And that one comes up a bit short.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Grimes with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jones against Irving. Outside, Jones. Stolen by Lively. Now, here's Marshall. Outside, Irving. Over Jones. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Mavericks ahead as they wrap up the second quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Dallas Mavericks. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The forwards, Allen and Durant. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Sinks the triple.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Irving passes to Gafford. Now Thompson releases. It's hauled in by MP.
Seeing chemistry right now.
Beal taking his time here. Outside for Durant. Back to Johnson.
Bro, why the fuck did you give me the ball? KD, shoot it,
ball
bitch.
movement here by the Suns.
Oh my fucking
And now
goodness.
the fast break. Irving with
KD,
the ball.
bitch.
Pass to Thompson.
Why is you giving me the ball, bro?
Now here's Irving, defended by Allen. Irving can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Now here's Johnson. Shoots over Gafford. And there's the bucket from MP. Johnson's got 20.
Tell you what, nice mid-range shot there from MP, and that'll open things up for him on the floor.
Thompson up top. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
So for the Suns, MP's checked in for Allen. And Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces.
Bro, can you move out the way?
MP kicks to Nurkic. Mavericks with the rebound. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Beal. The three for Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 10.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by Gafford.
Why you ain't?
Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Durant finds Johnson. Back to Durant. To the middle. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Durant. Johnson's got 22.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Doncic against Jones. Inside, Gafford passes to Exum. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, he's a stretch 4 now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Pass to Nurkic. From deep, Johnson. Again, Johnson.
It's crazy. That game,
you know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
2K14, I think. I don't know if he was like the best
Washington
rookie
inside.
Something like that. He's coming up.
And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix.
I ain't seen that man
on top of the key.
Score.
Kicks it out to Jones.
Why
MP passes to Jones.
They don't shoot the
Driving
3
inside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Like, why are they
they've
not
been tremendous, I think, when it
shooting
comes
the
to
open
sharing
three?
the basketball. You know, getting
And I'm not
guys
even calling
involved
for the ball.
on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Outside, Jones. Johnson kicks to KD. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From deep Washington, it's hauled in by MP. The Suns shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And he makes the first.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Hardy. Pass to Marshall. Thompson for the triple. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
To the inside. Dinwiddie with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Marshall with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Finished off the break. Marshall's got 7 points in the game.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Oh.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Like,
Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Jones. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the three ball is good. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
Durant, good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks
That's
shooting the
going
ball
down.
around
Okay, our
43% from the floor so
reached
far in the
100.
third quarter.
And I guess it's going back
Dinwiddie
down. We
passes
got
to
start
Gafford.
over.
Here's Thompson.
Get that little chemistry boost and
Marshall
then
deciding where to go with
go
it.
away, then you probably do it
4
again.
on the clock. Thompson, a screen on Jones. Dinwiddie for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I think that's what it is.
Durant, the pass to Jones. Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Washington. From deep three-point territory. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in complete command. They're leading. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Then there's Hardy. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Lawson in at the 2 spot. Here's Hardy. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hardy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
High post Johnson. Gafford's there. Jones finds MP. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Pass to Gafford.
I can't make nothing.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And that one falls for Gafford.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's Johnson. That one a little.
Oh, how does this look?
Dallas shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Now here's Hardy. Defended by Booker. Thompson outside. Wants to get it to Gafford and does.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched
Coach,
by
take me out.
Gafford.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
We already lost, so I'm
Outside, KD.
Let it fly.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. A kick out to O'Neal.
Not
And they
shooting,
get it.
bro.
And Durant gets it to go.
I
The
was
assist
trying
by
to
O'Neal.
book.
KD's got 27.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Hardy passes to Marshall. Thompson sets the pick for Marshall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Hardy passes to Washington. Hits the three-point bomb. 22 points for him.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Johnson against Gafford. MP kicks to KD. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Washington passes to Hardy and stolen by Booker. Johnson outside. Puts up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a
they
lot
said he
of
could shoot
low
over
percentage
people,
jump there.
He little as hell. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I just can't make my damn shot.
Allen for the 3. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Like a mother.
And here's Hardy. Washington inside. Guarded by KD. Here's Gafford. Pass to Hardy. Washington with a screen on Booker. Shot clock at 5. Hardy passes to Gafford. Another shot. Rebound by the Suns. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Count that one. 31 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Hardy passes to Thompson. There's the triple. Dallas, no good that time either. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we reached the 4th quarter.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with a long-term view in mind.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Dinwiddie against Beal. Pass to Lively. Thompson up top. Kleba, the pass to Lively. Back to Kleba. Got it. Good job in the low post.
But I don't even think
Kleba's got his first basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it
I don't see
and
that
quickly
bad
takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Damn.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Boy, that was quite a move, an ankle breaker for sure. And then he calmly knocked down the shot. Well done.
The shot by Beal, no good.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie, a true combo guard who'll spread it around for you.
Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Boy, he does a good job using that height with these strong finishes.
MP dishes to Beal. Outside, KD. Pass to Beal. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Dallas.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Johnson outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Now, here's Johnson. Defense is right there. No good from Durant.
I can't get nothing. They
Dallas has
can't
gone
get
3 of 4
nothing.
from
We
downtown
just
here in the
sorry.
fourth. Here's Dinwiddie. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
MP with a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to MP. Fader on the way. Outside for Beal. Drills it from outside. Beal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Here's Prosper.
You know, it's human nature. When you've got a big lead, it's easy to get complacent and take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Yeah, way to...
Coach, you might as well leave me out, bro.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next.